starring Lee Marvin.
One morning in Chicago not so long ago, the town opened up for business as usual, and murder. No one ever plans for murder, but it was in the making. It began in the Loop, the city's business center, with a young man wearing a handcuff.
Eddie?
Yes, sir?
There's plenty in that case. Be careful.
Don't worry, Mr. Crowley. I'll have this across town on Mr. Burst's desk by 11.
I'm not thinking of the money. The insurance company will make that good, but they can't refund your life.
Mr. Crowley, I've got something working for me. You see, there's just one person in the world who knows the route I'm going to take to the bank. And that's me. Goodbye, sir.
Sergeant Lovett had the first report on the case ready for me when I got there. My name is Frank Ballinger of M Squad.
How's his head?
He's wearing a lump, but that's about it.
Bonded messenger. Good reputation. Wife and kid and $75,000 missing.
Oh, it was the first time.
You don't like his story?
I read better in the comic books. The captain's going to book him.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Ballinger. You mind telling me the story?
It's all there.
Is it?
You don't believe I was mugged either, huh? You think I did it to myself? Lieutenant, why should I steal $75,000?
Why not?
You want us to believe that you were struck down in broad daylight in the middle of the Loop and nobody saw it?
I told you before, I don't remember a thing till that patrolman picked me up.
Yeah, but according to your story, somebody did know in advance and lie in wait for you. And also knew your route.
Who's in with you on this?
No one. I told you. I didn't know about the money myself till I came to work this morning.
It'll go a lot easier on you if you tell us the truth now. Think of your wife and kid.
I don't see how he could have been followed. He was always very careful.
Well, anybody in the office know his route?
No, he never even tells me. To think they had a torch ready to cut the chains, to free the case from him.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't have a key.
No, bonded messengers never do. For each container, there's a key here and one at the customer's place, no others.
I see he has a phone bill here from a message made out to Mr. Edward Lucas. Do you know anything about that?
No, he never mentioned anything about this. That's odd on his salary.
Yeah, and a membership card to the Heracles Health Club.
Oh, yes, he did say something about taking judo lessons just in case.
Well, they never gave him a chance.
Not the way they jumped him. His wife and youngster, is there any way of sparing them?
If something happens, there's no way you can keep it a secret.
For 5 years he's worked for me, carried cash all over the city, thousands of dollars. He can't be involved. He isn't a thief.
I hope you're right. Well, thank you, Mr. Crowley.
Thought well of him, but if all it took to clear a man was a good character witness, our jails would be empty. I was heading for a similar witness, Claire Lucas, his wife.
By any chance, did he mention his route this morning?
He didn't know it when he left. He never knows when he'll be delivering securities and money until he gets to the office.
But he didn't come back home.
No, why should he? He never comes home in the daytime.
Somebody going someplace?
Oh, I was going to visit my mother, pick up my son when kindergarten's out.
It's funny Eddie didn't tell me about that. You mind if I take a look?
It isn't locked.
Mrs. Lucas, does your husband have any outside interests? You know, like the ball games, fights, anything like that?
No, but 2 or 3 times a week he works out at the gym.
Oh. Mrs. Lucas, does your husband have any, businesses on the side?
No.
He has a private telephone service.
Why, I didn't know that.
Why couldn't he get his telephone messages here at home or, say, at the office? Mrs. Lucas, you were going away and taking the boy with you without telling your husband. Why?
I just couldn't stand anymore. It isn't that I don't love him. He doesn't care.
Or maybe he was afraid that you'd find out something.
Yes. That there was somebody else. He couldn't hide it from me.
I'm sorry. Hello? The sergeant phoned to report that a check on the taxi company showed that Eddie Lucas had taken a cab to a street corner near where he'd been found. So the captain booked him. He was held on suspicion of robbery. Yeah, okay, thanks. Right. He's been charged and he's being held for $10,000 bail.
10,000? We haven't got it. Or maybe 2,000, but
Are you still planning to leave?
no, I couldn't now. I don't know which way to turn. So much money.
Well, why don't you take care of the boy when he gets home and let me see what I can do.
Why should you help me?
Goodbye. My next stop was the telephone message service. Why would a man like Eddie want certain phone calls received privately?
Of course, Doctor, I understand. I ought to tell everything I know.
But we were talking about Edward Lucas.
Oh, yes, well, I can tell you this. If all our customers were as little trouble as him...
Well, what do you mean by that?
73922. Mrs. Madigan. Your husband is tied up in a conference with a client, said not to interrupt him.
You were saying...
Oh, about Mr. Lucas. Yes, well, you see, he never has more than one, maybe 2 calls a day. Always the same person.
A man?
Teddy, she calls herself. No last name, just Teddy. Has a real nice voice. Low and friendly. Make a good telephone girl.
Did she ever leave a phone number or an address where she could be reached?
That kind never does. He knows. It's enough, isn't it?
When was the last time she called?
5:30 yesterday. Have Edward Lucas phone Teddy at home. Urgent.
Do you remember how Mr. Lucas sounded when you gave him the message?
Lieutenant, how does a fish sound with a hook in its mouth?
Okay, thanks.
73922.
Eddie's wife had guessed right about another woman. Then I got word from Sergeant Lovett that he'd checked on the Monroe Athletic Club where Eddie was supposed to spend his evenings. He hadn't been there for months. So I made for the Heracles Health Club to find out why a character with Eddie's muscles belonged to 2 gymnasiums.
Hands on hips, hands on shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And what? Wrong day, Mac. Mondays and Thursdays, ladies only, huh?
Well, don't mind me. I'm just looking.
Now, look. These ladies are doing a private job of getting in shape. No grandstand seats for sale, huh?
This do any good for me?
Why did you say so, Lieutenant? Let's see the manager, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, take 5, girls. Glad to see you, Miss Goodrich.
Do you wish to enroll by the month, or are you interested in our special introductory course?
Oh, thank you. No, I just would like a little information.
He's a cop. Lieutenant Bellinger.
Well, how can we help you, Lieutenant?
Oh, do you have a man enrolled here by the name of Edward Lucas?
Well, I wouldn't know offhand. I'll check the files.
Lucas. Sure, I know him. Signed up a couple of months ago for our judo course. Attended a couple of classes, Thelma. Then he dropped out.
We have a few of them. Muscle fatigues, we call them.
Well, did he give any reason for quitting?
No reason. We get our money in advance, Lieutenant. That way, we don't need a reason.
Was there anything else?
Oh, no, that'll be all, thanks. Thank you very much. Oh,
Is that a co-educational phone? I mean, is it all right for a man to use it on Monday and Thursday?
It's your dime, Lieutenant. Help yourself.
It looked like my first break had come. The nervous little man was Fingers Purdy, just a few months out of Joliet. All right, Purdy, put your hands in your head.
Wait a
What are you doing here, training for the Olympics?
Oh, wait a minute, Lieutenant. You don't have to frisk me. I work out in this place. All I came up is to get a little sun-lamb treatment. I want to get that prison complexion off of my face. You ought to sign up yourself.
Is that why you and the young lady inside were having that ta-ta-ta?
No, I'm behind in my dues.
Okay, let's just check on that, huh? No coaching from the sidelines, huh? Hate to bother you again, miss, but what was the heated discussion you and Mr. Purdy here were having?
You were listening or just watching? You'd be a little steamed yourself, Lieutenant, if a customer was 3 months behind in his dues.
Yeah, so it says. So you almost blow your stack over $10?
10 is 10. They all add up. Has he been mixed up with the police?
To put it mildly, he's been mixed up.
Well, thanks. That isn't the kind of member we want.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, send her in. Claire Lucas.
A man just phoned me, Lieutenant. Offered to sell me information that would clear Eddie.
Oh, what kind of information?
He said he'd phone back at 8. He wants $5,000. Well, I can't possibly raise that kind of money, but doesn't that prove Eddie's innocent?
Well, not necessarily so. You know, it could just be a crank call.
What if it isn't?
Either way, we'll try to locate the man. During the conversation, did he say anything that might identify him?
I don't know. He had a kind of a nervous, high-pitched laugh.
Thinking what I am?
Yeah, Fingers Purdy. Well, you better go on home, Miss Lucas. Purdy. Come on, open up. We know you're in there. The landlady saw you come in.
Well, I wouldn't open the door either. That knife in me.
This one's for homicide. This one's for us.
It was nice. It's Eddie's bag. Maybe the money's in there.
Not with a knife sticking in his back.
All right, thank you very much. Frank, 2 things. The coroner says that Purdy was dead less than an hour.
Well, we can't pin that one on Eddie.
He could have. He was bailed out about an hour before we found Purdy.
Bailed out? But he was being held on $10,000 bond.
Yeah, his boss, Crowley, a phoned a bondsman, refused to believe Eddie's guilty.
Well, where is he now?
Left the jail in a taxi. Love it. Yes, Smitty? Are you sure? All right, come on in. Well, Thelma Goodrich gave Smitty the slip.
Great. Well, I guess you better put a stake out on our apartment in the health club. Get out an APB on Eddie Lucas, and if anything breaks, I'll be over to the Lucas house.
All right.
Somehow I wanted to believe Claire Lucas, but now her husband was free on bail, and one of the hold-up men was dead. Maybe she and Eddie were smarter than we thought.
No, he hasn't phoned me. I've been waiting ever since those other policemen were here. Why should they think Eddie had anything to do with this man, this Purdy?
There's a possible connection. They both belong to the same gym.
What's he been doing? What's he gotten himself into? Can you understand something? I was ready to leave Eddie. Try to make him realize that... But I love him. Whatever he's done, I want to help him. It couldn't be any other way. I suppose I'm to blame.
To blame for what?
for making him do something wrong. It could be I pushed him too hard, wanting to move out of town, wanting something better for the boy, I don't know. Eddie said I nagged him too much.
Well, I hope that's not true, but let's not jump to conclusions.
Eddie, is that you? Oh, just a moment. It's for you.
Yeah.
Frank,
Yeah, go ahead.
just got word from my stakeout at the health club. And no sign of Thelma Goodrich yet. But a man answering Eddie Lucas' description just entered the building.
All right, I'm on my way. You meet me there, huh?
Right.
It's got something to do with Eddie, hasn't it? He's been hurt.
No, it's just that we think we know where he is. Now, try to be calm.
Well, suppose there's trouble. You wouldn't shoot him.
Thelma had some tie-up with Purdy. If Eddie Lucas was mixed up with her, I had a hunch now how the robbery might have been worked. Where is he?
He spotted us. Left himself in the office and barricaded the door.
Well, how did he get in the first place?
Pulaski says Lucas used a passkey.
Well, let's see if we can make this a painless extraction. Eddie, open up. It's Lieutenant Ballinger. I want to talk to you.
Not a chance, Lieutenant.
No, you got that wrong, Eddie. It's you who don't have a chance. I got the place surrounded. You can't get out.
Look, who says I want to get out, huh? I heard the newscast. They say I killed a man. Now listen, is it any good my telling you that I'm innocent? Well, answer me, is it?
It might be.
Don't give me that. Look, I know the score. Nobody believes anything I say. That door between us, that's the only edge I've got. Because once I open that, I'm cooked. I'm not going to drag my family into this, you hear? You're not going to take me again.
Don't talk that way, Lucas. Are you listening to me? Lucas, open up.
It's no use. I'm not going to be taken alive.
Come on, now drop that thing, huh?
You all right, Frank?
Yeah, sure.
It could have been so simple. So very simple.
Ease up.
What's the use? I never killed anybody. But who's going to believe me?
If you want any help, you're going to have to help yourself. Now, you've been holding back on us, Ed. Now I want the truth in all of it.
But I can't. Don't you see? I just can't.
You came here to meet somebody. I say it was Thelma Goodrich. I also say that Thelma is known as Teddy.
Please, don't tell my wife.
You'd rather be taken for a thief and a liar?
Okay. I'd been seeing Thelma those nights I was supposed to be here at the gym. Even now, I can't tell you how it happened. Honestly, I'd never even looked at another woman before. Thelma and I, we didn't really get along. Scrapping all the time. Still, I forced myself to make the final break. And 3 nights ago, we had the biggest blow-up of all.
That was Friday?
Yeah. I walked out on Thelma. Oh, sure, she begged and pleaded. Oh, she threatened to go to see Claire if I didn't see her once more just to talk things over.
But you decided to stop at Thelma's before delivering the money, huh?
Yeah. That's why I took the taxi to the corner near her place. Only I didn't quite make it.
Because you agreed to stop at Thelma's. That was the one way of anticipating where you'd be and setting the trap.
But that's impossible. Nobody knew I was going to her place except Thelma herself.
Yeah.
But she didn't know I'd be carrying the $75,000. Well, she couldn't have known. I didn't know myself what I was carrying.
How did you come to join her club in the first place?
Judo lessons. I wanted to take some.
Somebody at the office suggested that you take them?
Yeah, Mr. Giuseppe. He said he thought it might come in handy for me.
Is he one of the brokers?
Yeah. He belongs at the club.
Okay, I'll check on him. We located Giuseppe, and he told us about Thelma. She had gotten him to speak to the bonded messenger about her club and its judo lessons. Then I figured there had to be a leak in the office about money shipments. I had to check that angle fast, so I went to Paul Crowley's home. He'd know where the loopholes were.
I still say Eddie's innocent. I don't go along with what Mr. Giuseppe told you. There was no leak in the office.
Do you know a Thelma Goodrich?
Oh, yes, she's one of our customers. Mr. Giuseppe handles her account, I think.
Yeah. Well, he said that she talked him into having all the bonded messengers take judo lessons.
Drumming up business for her, Jim. Now, you're not saying that one of my customers...
I'm saying something happened in your office that led up to robbery and murder.
That woman couldn't have engineered the robbery.
She planted the idea of the judo training for the messengers. And Eddie Lucas fell for it, and he met her. And if you've ever met Thelma Goodrich, you'll realize that he didn't stand a chance when she went to work on him. It was a slow trap, but it was sprung. And it cost the insurance company $75,000.
I don't buy it.
Well, she forced Ed to come see her again. She knew the route he was taking and the contents of the briefcase.
She couldn't have.
There wasn't any money in the briefcase to begin with. The envelopes contained blank pieces of paper, cut to the exact size of banknotes. I found several of them in Purdy's flat.
I locked the money in the case myself.
Yeah. Now, suppose someone didn't have the $75,000 to send in the first place.
You mean me?
Exactly. I mean, who else would know that the contents was worthless paper?
That's the most fantastic charge.
Well, it has to be that way. And I say you worked it with Thelma.
I've heard you play hunches, but I'm afraid you've hit on a bad one this time.
Paul, darling.
Good evening, Miss Goodrich. Won't you join us? Then you got Purdy when he found the paper instead of the money. Thelma had phoned you about their little beef up at the health club that he was going to talk.
Can you prove that?
I think so. Judo.
It isn't over. Not for me. Lieutenant, how do you tell your wife you've been a fool?
She already knows. You don't have to tell her. We did everything we could for you, Eddie, but you'll never get your job back as a bonded messenger. The insurance company naturally revoked your license.
But I'm free and I'm cleared. That's enough. Clear. She's out there, isn't she?
Yeah, she's been waiting for hours.
Well, I have to face it sometime. I have to tell her the truth she's entitled to know. I couldn't blame her much as she left me.
From what I've seen of your wife, you don't have to worry about that.
Thanks a lot, Lieutenant.
Crowley went to the death house, and Thelma got 20 years. Their story's finished.